with Millie Rock on any block. See, boom, boom. Is it who's that there? Who's that boy? Who's that boy? Who's that boy? Who's that boy? Hey, Kagabo.
My
Hello, Shantam. Is that my phone?
sounds like it.
Hello. Hey, people. It's me. Hello, Tola Tola. Hi, Katrina. I'm here with yours truly. Yes, I actually like coming on at this time. I really like this time of day. Like, cause I've tried to come on at late night, or I was thinking about doing it, and I was like, no, like I'm not, like I'm tired, like I'm not even like in the vibe. Like, why even come on that late? Yes, this is your boy. Look how much he's growing. He's singing Johnny Johnny. Yes, Papa. Also, it's the best time. Yeah. What have you been eating? Like he just finds random food anywhere, and it's very alarming as to where he gets it from. Yeah, but I'm here. Joe, mind my dry face. Hey, Brandy. Hi. Kids hide food and do what? Yeah, they stash food because he's eating food between him and Prince. First of all, why'd you spin around your head so damn fast? I said Prince's name, you like flung his head around like so quickly. Oh, you okay? My beautiful children. Him's such a happy baby. And then here's my next son. I don't know if you can see him. Is it angling right? So this is how my life is every single day. Washroom, go to the store, do anything. It's these two on my on my lap. Yep. But it's such a blessing. This morning, I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those moms that woke up on the wrong side of the bed, so everything was pissing me off. And I had to stop, and I'm like, just chill out, you know. But it's just yes, Jay Latif. Everyone seems to be liking this time me coming on. Oh gosh, now I'm missing way too much. I can't. I went away for a week, and then left my son back for a week, and I felt like a bad mom. Like I legit felt like I was a terrible mom, and it was crazy because it's just like he's safe, he's in safe places with people that love him. You know what I mean? Moms do it all the time. They go away and leave their kids behind. But I literally felt like I was being a bad mom, like I did something wrong. Overcompensating, overcompensating. Look, Momo. Say hi. Yeah, he said hi. And, say hi again. So Ocean is saying his ABCs and his one, two, threes. He's singing his songs. So we're on a good progression to talking. I was really scared. I went on Dr. Google and I took his whole ass advice. As you know, you should never even bother going to Dr. Google because Dr. Google just talks bare shit. And I was like worried. I was like, is Ocean autistic? Like, is there something wrong with him? Like, I have to keep in mind that I know my son is spiritually gifted. And like, we do kind of like communicate on a very telepathic level. So I'm like, okay, like, I know I'm kind of like maybe the problem because like he doesn't have to really speak to me to communicate with me for me to understand him. I do talk to him like regular. I don't baby talk him. But then he's been going to preschool, and I left, and then I was talking to the teacher because the teacher is actually a girl I know. We used to go to church together back in the day, and she's a teacher. She opened a center, so that's why I was like, okay, no better than to put money in people I know's pocket. And when I left, and she's like, I thought you said he doesn't talk. I'm like, I like he talks, but he's not like talking. She's like, he just sat here and sang his ABCs and one, two, threes. Like, I didn't even have to coerce him. Like, he knew the song because I make him watch videos all the time, right? With ABCs, one, two, threes, and I sing to him. But like when it comes to when it comes to us, it's like he doesn't need to talk to us because, but when he's around strangers, he talks more because he has no choice. You know what I mean? That was funny. Yeah, I was so scared because like Ocean didn't have really much symptoms. The only symptoms Ocean, like not really, like Ocean, the only thing Ocean like symptoms Ocean had is that he would cover his ears. Just letting you guys know, I moisturize with olive oil. Um, but he would cover his ears, and that was it. And then he was to do a little bit of spinning and stuff. But like not really. He always gave eye contact. He was always interactive. He would role play. So like that's one thing they look at is that autistic kids don't role play. Like they don't try to feed babies or like feed the teddy bear or feed people, which Ocean has done that. I know. She just said he's a little speech delayed. That's it. But I was speech delayed too. Like I was very speech delayed too. Like not very, but I was speech delayed too. I started talking late too. So, but I was very smart. Same thing with Ocean. He's very smart. Hello, Adrian. You going now?
Yeah.
Juan, did you need my card?
Huh?
It's on. Look on the back of the stroller over there. My wallet's in there.
Oh wow. You wish me luck here?
Yeah. Only spend well, you only spend $20. Cause I haven't taken out my bill.
Here.
No, like don't you see my wallet there?
No.
No, push back the thing, the umbrella part. My wallet should be there.
It's not here anymore.
What?
Is that it on the table?
Let me see. Where?
What's this?
Oh, this is it. Yeah. Don't scare me like that, Adrian. Holy shit. Hold on a second. I don't even know why I took that. Yeah, I had to get something out of it. Here.
It's tappable?
Yeah, you can just use tap. Just make sure you don't lose it. Cause my bank is a hell to get my card back.
You can pray for me here?
Yes, I will. I will.
If you had them send me now,
I I don't know. Google scared the hell out of me. He'll talk as he gets older. Kids talk that always. Exactly. Didn't say Weinstein didn't talk until he was 4 years old, right? Einstein. Oh yeah, exactly. My niece didn't speak well until she was 3, and she's very smart 16-year-old. Exactly. Yeah. But you get worried. Like, I'm just talking about, like, just, I guess I'm instilling my fears onto him and, like, my upbringing in the school system. And it's like, I just don't want my son to be marginalized because he is not exactly, quote unquote, to the standards of what they think he should be. Hence why I have him in school and everything. Because I'm just like, I just don't, listen, I don't want to freaking have to bust ass at school. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to fucking get all the kids out of the school and then burn it down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. So I'm like, okay, let's just make sure you have that leg up because you are a young black boy. You know what I mean? You are a black boy. And I don't want you to suffer. You are a black boy that's being raised by a single mother. So I don't want, he does have my mother and my father too, but, and, whoever I decide to actually spend my life with, but, I don't want him to be marginalized in any way or treated a certain way based on his status. So, have you considered homeschooling? If I could get Osher to like listen to me effectively, not like he's not a bad kid, but then I would, but I don't think I could do homeschooling considering that I am self-employed. So it's like him going to school is something I would actually need help with. Hey Vanessa, Osher, put that down. Give me my incense stick. He's very, yeah. He's very inquisitive about my answers nowadays. I want to put Chloe in that going to exactly. Exactly. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm showing off my long titties. So let's just get into it, guys. So what's been happening? What has anyone noticed that's been happening on the internet the past few days? Like, tell me what's tea? What's tea? Also, if you do have a psychic question, it is $10 for one question, $15 for two as well. And I accept that through PayPal as well. If you feel generous today and you want to help your girl out, my fat ass can accept some donations if we need be. But yeah, I haven't followed ASAP Rocky well. Do you mean like his career or just the whole ASAP Rocky story? There's something better, you know? Even if he doesn't, he's spiritually gifted to know someone's soul, to not open up his mouth if he doesn't want to. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. I'm so blessed to know that Ocean is coming up in this being gifted and has the guidance from his mother, because coming up into this lifestyle or accepting my gifts, I didn't have that. I had to kind of learn everything the hard way. You know? Not kind of. I did learn things the hard way. Learn things the hard way. He picks and chooses who he speaks around. Amen. Guided light. Right beside me. Yes. Listen, I'm tripping of Nicole Murphy. Me and my girl were talking about Nicole Murphy this morning, and I had a hard time tapping into her the last time. Not because I didn't want to, but I was just so mad. I was just like, oh, she's just so trifling. Ocean. He's dirty as ass. Supposedly, from what my friend told me, before I even tap into it psychically, but before what my friend told me is that he had two kids on Leela Rashawn. Like he has two kids outside of that marriage. Two, not one, two outside of the marriage while the marriage was taking place. I'm not talking like you came into the relationship with kids. I mean like you had two kids while you were with Layla Rashawn. And you know what? Actually, by the way, I met Layla Rashawn, guys. I forgot to tell you guys that. I actually met her before. This was in 1998. I had to look back when the big hit came out. But the big hit was filmed in Canada, and it was filmed by my house. Filmed by the house I used to live in, my childhood home. And that's how I met Mark Wahlberg. I met Antonio Sabata Jr., uh, the guy from La Bamba, I forget his fucking name, and Layla Rashawn. No, I don't think. No, the story that I've heard is that Nicole is friends with the family. Like they met through like the family. Like she was friends with like she's a family friend. It's not like, and mind you, this is Hollywood. It's not okay. Don't get me wrong. It's not like you just don't have that. You don't have that access to the internet. And of course, sometimes being a celebrity, you can't exactly trust the internet because stories are always made up or things are not updated or whatever the case may be. But this is Hollywood. Anything you need to know, you will find out because everyone knows everybody and everyone got to tea on everybody. She will leave him. But she's been remember, guys gotta keep in mind. She's been separated from and divorced from Eddie for a long time now. She's been like she divorced Eddie in 2006. We're talking 13 years. That wasn't yesterday. So let's just get into it with Nicole Murphy. Okay, so because I was looking her up. She is very pretty. And I totally understand that. She is gorgeous. I have to give it to her. If I want to look like that when I'm 50. But at the same time, being good looking or your wife getting out of shape or whatever the case may be does not warrant you cheating on your wife. It does not warrant you it being okay for you to have an affair. She's kind of hard faced. She's a little bit hard. I'll give it to her. She is pretty. Like I feel she's attractive, but she has like a harder looking face, And that also has to do with, because if you can see, she's very fit, so it's clear that she really works out, and she looks tired. Yeah, I actually feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Nicole. I wouldn't go as far as saying that she has a hardcore drinking problem, but I wouldn't be surprised that drinking is what kind of drains her out. That's kind of giving her that look. You know what I mean? It feels like it comes from drinking. Yeah, see, when I get the energy from Nicole, I don't get the sense that Nicole was a person that she's not a worker. She's not like a hard working type of person. I feel like she has made reasonable investments. I would not take that away from her. But at the same time, I feel like she is accustomed to being taken care of. That's just how it's always been for her. I would imagine because she's a beautiful woman. So coming up in her life, she's probably met tons of men that would want to court her and take care of her and all these things because of how her looks. But I get the sense with Nicole's the kind of person, and I don't know if anyone's seen the comment that, gosh, Lisa Ray made. You know what I mean? She uses her standard pedestal aesthetics to advantage. Yet there you go, Miss NYB. This is what I was talking to my friend about earlier today. Is like there's women out there that they feel just because they're better looking than a certain woman that warrants them to have no bounds, no respect, no loyalty, no nothing, and to sleep with their husband because she feels like I look better than her. Oh, she let herself go. Oh, she doesn't do this anymore. At the end of the day, and us women, because I'm like, at the end of the day, if I love somebody, and I know everyone's different, if I love somebody, I don't care how they look. I love them. Like it's just that. Like you get big, you get wide, you get slim. You could not be as cute as I met you, but if I have a certain feeling for you, I feel that for you. That's as simple as that. If you start to go into aesthetics and how the person looks, and then they've done this, I understand. Like if you're like, okay, honey, get healthy, whatever. If that stuff like that can take away the love that you have for somebody, that can take away. Get down, get down. What the heck is that? Come on, Biff. But um, but take away the sure. You just made me lose my train of thought. Hey Emma. I know that was kind of not cute, but takes a. What was I going here? Where was I going with this? Okay, I don't feel like this man is cheating with Nicole because he feels like she's so much better looking than his wife. I feel like this man has been having an affair with Nicole is because he knows he can fuck her. That's why. But in her mind, she translates it to something else because she has this foolish pride that she always needs to appease. She has this insecure aspect of herself that she needs to constantly feel and validate about herself. Exactly. And she's considered to be the trophy wife. But now she's come in back into the game. She's 50 odd years old. There ain't much single people out there in that age group bracket because everyone comes with their shit. So she's taking what she can get. So if she can come in your house and take your husband, okay, and take your husband and get her husband, she will do that. But what she doesn't realize is, and what I'm sensing that she has a reputation. Like men and women know she's loose. But for some reason in herself, she has not realized that how much she's being talked about. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I have one thing about me, like she's a Capricorn. And I was like, oh my God, it makes so much sense. I've had a lot of friends that are Capricorns. And one thing I could say about them is that being my friends, and I love them to death, is that they're very naive to how people discuss their behavior. Like they have this affliction to think that people they feel like what they put out there is how they're being perceived. And that's not always the case. You know what I mean? Like especially when you do the same things within the same group and people could talk. Mars in Aquarius and Moon in Pisces. Okay, that makes sense. Like I feel like a lot of people talk about her, and I feel like this man wanted to sleep. I feel like this man, one of the huge reasons why he slept with her because he's heard about how she is in bed. He's heard that about her. No, it's true. Like I'm not sitting there saying like it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because as a Capricorn, you don't care about what people think. You're gonna always be yourself. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Yes, Papa, hold on. You don't care about what people think. You're gonna always do you. But it's a bad thing because you put yourself into situations where you do things with certain people and then you don't realize that they're disgusting you because you're too in your own world. And then when you meet people now, you think that they're coming to you genuinely, but they're coming to you because of what they heard about you. So when Nicole's thinking that this man is genuinely giving her some play or genuinely wanting something with her, the reason why he's even intrigued by her is because he knows how she is in bed and it's been talked about. Hey! Leave her alone. Give it to me. I will beat your ass, okay? It's not funny. He does it on purpose because it's my last little piece of sage I have. I do not want to go all the way downtown to get sage right now. But he does it on purpose. Between him and Prince, they mess with my altar because they know how I react. Hold on, where's my phone? What was I saying now? Hebrew. How do you think the Hebrew Israelites? Oh, yes, way too in your own world. Yeah. Will Layla leave him? I don't know. I don't think she will, but she's not. She'll leave him, but she'll be dragging her feet. I'll tell you that. Hold on. Let me see what I can figure out. Okay, my food has been picked up. Yeah. Most, and I definitely get what you're saying. Yeah. She needs to focus on, and I don't think that she's just, like to not for nothing. Like I don't think she just put on weight because she just got fat. Like I think she put on weight because I think she has some health issues too. But he loves Leela. Well, he loves Layla Rashawn. He does. He cares about her. But like also too, like Layla Rashawn kind of carries a bitterness to her because I don't think that she's been like she's not the only one. Like I don't even think that Nicole is the only one that he's messing with on Layla Rashawn. I feel like there's two others. Hey Eric. I've been to Sweden. If police have to choose, they will always choose an Arab over others. Yeah, but not. Okay, my ex-boyfriend used to live in Sweden. They do not like black people there at all. It's completely racist there. They do not like black people at all. Like nobody I know that has ever went to Sweden has ever had a welcoming experience there. No, she will not leave him. He's a backbone, so she thinks. She will not leave him. Yeah. Like if she leaves him because I feel like it's gonna be one of those tacos. Ocean, stay away from those candles, Baba. Because if you get burned now, leave them. Can you ask a question? You sure can. Yes, Kevin, yes. Why are blacks trying to be Israelites? I don't understand. What do they aim? Well, a lot of blacks were Israelites. I don't think that they were Israelites. I was I was opt talking about. Ooh. Oh, hey Star, hey HTH. Wow, I haven't seen you in so long. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm gonna try to act like I've been on that consistent. I'm not even gonna try to go there. Oh, you're on the phone. Okay, shut up. I'm old. I don't know what that means. Shit. My breasts look too long. Hold on. Get away. Long titties up. Perky. Look. See, look. Perky. Long titty. Perky. Long titty. So, I have Aquarius Mars too is going to revel the more people talk about her. Oh, she is gonna revel in it. She loves it. She gonna be like, I don't understand. Like we were just friends. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, back in the ranch, like he had your legs over your back last night. How does Nicole Murphy's children feel about hearing the mom being is a hoe? Honestly, like they don't really want to believe it. Like I think they keep telling themselves that no, she's not really doing anything. But at the end of the day, that's her mother. You know what I mean? So this might turn into a mukbang, guys, because I've not had breakfast yet. And I just ordered some food. And it should be here in a couple minutes. And I am going to scarf my face down. The Bible speaks of Moses having Ethiopian wife, but reference only her. I did not think blacks wanted to explain that Eve being Adam's daughter. Or having lots of daughters. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Nicole Murphy. Where's Mrs. Ade? She went back to sleep. Funny enough, I was literally talking to her before I went to bed. Before I came on live. And she got tired. Vanessa, I seen that you sent your payment. Just give me a second. How much questions did you get? Because I don't have my phone. It's over there on the other side. How was y'all retrograde? How can I say my retrograde was? It was okay. I just feel like this retrograde has been slow. Give me a second, Benjamin, because I do want to discuss this with you, but I want to be able to like fully concentrate while I'm having this conversation with you. Because it's a really deep convo. Okay, here it is. I got my food. Watch out. Move! Anyone cook enough for you? Thank you. Sit down, principal. Sit down. Someone got eaten. No. No, my dog. He was barking for something at the door. Bex put me through the motions. Yeah, we need to get an update on that. We need to get an update on that. Well, I need to get an update on that. It felt very slow for me, like very slow in all aspects. It got a little bit emotional for me too, especially around the Capricorn eclipse. I was very humdrum around that time, very emotional. But for the most part, I would say it's okay. It was okay. Like, I mean, probably had only a couple Mercury retrograde things happen. Nothing too crazy. Let me just make my drink. Maybe I could get into like the first part of my friggin' meal and not have to have anyone hound me for my food. You would think that I would be a shit lot skinnier for the fact that I don't eat much meals by myself. But no, God had other plans. It's definitely a rebirth. I like that. That's the best thing. You just have to learn how to let go and just move forward and just accept things for. Ooh, I love chocolate chips, cookies, and the better part of me eating them is I love smelling them being baked. Cheese. Oh shit! If you slam that door again, kid. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what I'm eating. Oh, it came with rice. Oh. So I'm eating Indian food. I got the vegetarian plate because in case y'all didn't know, I went back to being vegetarian and I'm going vegan again. So it is a thali, is a vegetable thali, and then for my, I got these paneers, which paneer is like their homemade cheese. So it's like fried paneer, which I wanted to try because I think this is more of a innovative Western Indian thing. Like they don't really make these like that. Ooh, this is good. Wow, these are good. Now I see you said payment, Vanessa. I'm just waiting for. I knew food was coming. I just wanted to make sure I got everything together, so I didn't cut your meeting in half. Is this super sauce? Okay, so Vanessa, what's your question? They gave me a gulab jamun. Is this hot sauce? Wow. You know what? Sorry. Why didn't they choose you for the job? Wow, I'm surprised. They didn't choose you for the job? How did your interview go? I don't know. Wherever I see you working, I feel like it's by the hotel. It's by a hotel, and I see an airport and a highway. Um, why didn't they choose you? I don't think there was really a specific reason. I feel like they just went with somebody else. 'Cause I feel like your interview went okay, but they didn't ask you a lot of questions, did they? I feel like your interview was like almost like a conversation. A good bit. They asked you a good bit of conversation. A good bit. Okay. So I don't know. I get like a familiarity, like conversation. Okay. Are you sure that they're just not gonna hire you now, but they might hire? They might hire later. So they're in denial. Who? Hello, Patricia. Yeah. And I always saw you starting like August, September. Wow, this is a lot of roti. I don't think it's much roti. Um, I'm back, Jay Latif. Yeah. So, you have a question? Sure, Patricia. But, yeah, work. I don't care. You're gonna get a job within the next 2 weeks. That's what I say. I feel like within the next 2 weeks, you should have a job. Which one? Last year's? I'm trying to think of the worst retrograde I've ever had. Oh my gosh, my shirt's wet. Are you gonna be on long? I don't plan on coming off anytime soon. No, we haven't talked about ASAP yet. We're gonna talk about ASAP soon. Vanessa, Was it one question? I could be completely crazy, Vanessa, and I could be wrong. But is there only one gaming area? Okay, I see you getting a job, but wherever it is by, I think an airport's not too far by. And I do see a highway close by. But I don't know why I get like it's either like a banquet hall or it's like either like a banquet hall place or it's a game hall place, but it may not be that casino. Come. You don't like it? Actually, maybe I like these. Yeah. Okay, then leave me alone and stop hovering over my food then. Come on. Try a little piece. You like stuff like this, yeah? Let's try it first. Okay. What's your question? But yeah, Vanessa, I think it's something like that. Cause like it's like I see like a game hall. I see people in like in what do you call them? Vest. Which makes it feel like it's either a game hall or if it's a banquet hall. Yes, John, is 15 for 2. I know people do mukbangs. Leave the phone. Sit down. I know people do mukbangs all the time, but I feel so rude eating in front of people. I've been eating on camera. I feel like I'm being rude. Hold on. Okay, so why is your boss being so rude to you? Leave it. I don't think it's you personally. I feel like everyone's kind of been lagging at the job in general. And like I feel like he has like a quota to meet every month. And then it's like if you're lagging, he starts to crack the whip. That's what I think it is. And I think it's like, yeah, get off of that. But I think that's a huge part of what it is. He doesn't want to see you try more though. He feels like he wants to see you do more initiative. Like I feel like it's because you're new. He kind of senses too as well. Or he looks at it as well like you're not working hard enough for how new you are. But really it's not really about you. I feel like it has to do a lot with like everyone meeting their quota. Sit down, Baba. Sit. 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 No, sit. Here. Here. Here, Papa. Eat it. Look, nice. It's a little something. You like stuff like that. You like that stuff. Okay, you don't like it. You only got one question, Patricia, right? Come, eat, please. Trust me, that's why I stopped watching food videos, and I stopped watching YouTube where people are eating. So I felt like I wanted to eat something. That was gonna that's what put me in my fat ass position. But I'm really hungry. I haven't had any breakfast yet. Everyone's eaten today besides me. I sent my brother out to buy lunch for him and my dad so they could go to work. I'll put their lunches together, go. And I live my life. My shirt is wet. It makes you look like a bum. Anyways, let's get right into it. Who else has a question? Okay, no problem. I know. Hey, Hershey. I just checked on your stuff yesterday for the package that I sent. I just checked on it yesterday. So you should have it soon. If you don't have it by Friday, let me know. I'm probably gonna save this for later because I can't bother. Huh? You and your colleagues getting close. Nice. Okay, I need to call. I'm gonna put this away because I feel like I can't read and eat. Nice. Who said they wanted a question? I know. Hello, Kiki, if you love me. I know, I'm sorry. I do have tips on manifesting abundance. Set my payment to... Okay, so I'm going to do Vanessa first and then you, John. But I'm going to put this food away because... What is this? Oh, it's dal. I thought it was soup. It's dal. I think they made it a westernized way because the dal I know is not this thin. But chow. What's the tip? I'll tell you the tip in a second. But I want to get through everyone's questions first before we go back into discussion board. Okay, I'll save this food for later. Because then that way your girl will have dinner too. Shit. Now I feel like an ass. Look at that. Oh. Do you enjoy Thai food? I love Thai food. But I've gotten kind of tired of it too, because being a vegetarian for the better part of my 10 years of life on and off, like you eat a lot of like Asian different foods, and I kind of went overkill with it. So I'm kind of over it. But you know, I do enjoy the seasoned pad thai here and there. Or some curry. Hold on a second, let me reread that. So this is my favorite Indian treat. It's called gulab jamun. And it's some kind of like dough thing. I don't know. Like imagine like a little piece of dough, like almost like a donut that's soaked in like cardamom and some kind of honey type stuff. It's my absolute favorite. I freaking love gulab jamun. I fucking eat the whole thing of that. Alright, let me go back. Oh, Sana, that hurts, Bobby. What do you think? Oh, do you want to try this? 'Cause I think you like it. Come, boom, boom. Oh, you like sweet stuff. My question is, one of the readings you said that I would maybe talk to somebody, but it would be up to me. What do you mean by that? Like, what would like I would be making the first move? Okay, can you explain who's this somebody? Ooh, curry beef is your favorite. I don't eat much red meat. The only time I really ate red meat, or when I was eating red meat, because I've gone back to being vegetarian, but when I was eating red meat, I would only eat it when I was eating African food, like Nigerian food. I loved red meat in that. I still love bacon food, yeah. See, the thing is, I'm on my life journey of getting healthy again, because I did let myself go after having my son, and it's weird because I didn't even gain that much weight having my son, and even after. But I want to be healthy. I've never had Nigerian food. I'll either get the ogusi soup or I'll get bango soup. Those are my two favorite. Ogusi soup or bango soup. CheetoTrump. Hello, honey. So Vanessa, explain to me what you're saying, and then so I can move through these readings. Um. Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to get healthy again because I put on a lot of weight, a lot of weight, and it's not just for aesthetic reasons because I don't feel like I look good, but also like just health wise myself. Like I have a young child, and I want to be able to have as much vitality and energy to run around with him. Um, and this is time. It's high time to like just get healthy and just do it. So I've been making a lot of lifestyle changes. Um, Trying to break bad habits that I've had and where those patterns started from. And I actually feel very great. So somebody is, y'all, the slimmer guy. This, okay, Vanessa, you gotta keep in mind, like I don't remember readings. Like I just channel energy. So when I get the messages, it's not me. So like you need to like ask me the question straight. I don't even remember what I told you. Like certain people, I'll remember their stuff is because they ask the same question usually more than once or we're familiar in some way. But I don't remember what we talked about. I got all types of bad habits on my channel. I smoke cigarettes, I eat food, I scold my children for their bad behavior. I'm just the all around hood psychic. The somebody is the young that he looks like from my past. See, I don't even remember that conversation. I had to tell you that a long time ago. Is it okay, Vanessa, that I can move on to Benjamin until we can go source through that? That okay, but not Benjamin. Who is it? John McDonald. What's your question? Oh, that's not a flattering angle to have my face. I'll be all up in my face like this. No, I know that. I'm gonna have to scroll back up then. Okay, so two questions are sent. I Will I get the new position I'm wanting and when? And do you see a relationship coming into my life? Okay, is a new position that you wanted to get, is it internal? Okay, so a promotion, so I'm assuming it's internal. Okay. I feel like I feel like it could be a yes, but I don't know. Like, how far is this job for? Because it doesn't feel like a position that's coming up soon. It feels like this is coming up in the fall. Are you here, John? Yeah, because it feels like it's coming up in the fall, like September, October-ish. Hey, Amber. Oh, okay, because I feel like it's like not anytime soon. Okay. All right, so it feels like fall. Like it feels like it's before the Christmas season. That's what it feels like to me. And would you get in a relationship soon? It feels like a number three. So I'm getting like you're gonna meet somebody. Like, is there somebody right now that you're kind of talking to? Because I don't know why I feel like there's like the energy of somebody still being around, and I don't know if it's that you're still talking to them or you still are energetically holding on to them in some ways. Because I feel like that's kind of been slowing down your progress into moving on. No, I'm not talking to you, Vanessa. I'm talking to John. I moved on to John because you were taking too long to answer, and I had John right after you. So since he already asked his questions, I was gonna just answer his quick and then get back to yours because it's gonna take me some time to even go through the whole conversation we had, where you're asking from the question that you're asking from because I don't remember that conversation. So I wanted you to like recap me because I don't remember. Okay. No, I don't think long term. I don't think it's a long term thing. I think it's more or less. I guess the best way to say it is that the person is. I think like there's an ego thing between you and this person. You know what I mean? It's kind of like there's not like a validation. I wouldn't say validation because that would be too harsh of a word. But it's almost like it's like so much like a almost like a it's not closure. What is the word I'm trying to look for? It's more or less like okay, I'm going to use validation, but I'm going to expand on that. It's almost like with the situation that happened. It's like you felt like it was more or less you gave a little bit more than the other person. Like there was not an appreciation that took place within that dynamic. So it's not like you even want to be with the person, and it's not like you really even want something with them. But there's like that looming energy of like not letting go of that energy fully. You kind of keep it at the back of your head. But I feel like the reason why you kind of keep it at the back of your head is because it kind of mirrors different aspects of relationships that you've been in the past and what you're actually looking for in a new relationship. Where it's like, I think that if you actually took the time to look at the person themselves and their life, it would give you a lot more validation as to why things did not pan out or like whatever. Like it's like it didn't like you didn't waste your time. It was more of a thing like it was what happened and what was needed in the time that it happened. Like that's the energy I'm getting, if that makes sense. Hi. such a happy boy. Yeah, like it's like that. Like it's weird how because I feel like even in your own mind, it doesn't like, it's not like it doesn't make sense, but it's like, I don't want this, I don't want that, but this is what makes me care about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like I get a number three when you meet somebody. I think you're going to meet somebody within 3 months. But I do feel somebody that you're going to meet around March. And it feels like that person feels more of a productive connection. That's the energy I'm getting. You know what I mean? So I hope you're good with that as your answers to your questions. I'm going to move on to Vanessa. Um, I just got this for Vanessa, the tarot card reader. Vanessa, if you're still here, not Vanessa, other Vanessa, but Vanessa, the tarot card reader. Vanessa, do yourself a blockbuster. I just got that. You need to do a blockbuster. You're welcome, John. Yeah, I'm not even hearing open roads. I'm literally hearing blockbuster. Okay, Vanessa G. Do you need a blockbuster as well? No, Hershey, I don't think you need one. You could do like a crown of success or like a open roads, but it's not needed. But like I feel like Vanessa, the tarot card reader, I don't know if she's in the room. She needs a blockbuster. Okay? No, you don't need to ask your question again. I'll just look for it. Why do you no? That's when you thought I was talking to you. Is Alan the guy that will come back into my life? Is Alan the guy that will come back into my life romantically? Is Alan Hispanic looking or like tan skin? Okay, he will, but I don't look. I don't know. I don't sense that it's long term. Like I don't sense it's long term. It feels like it would like happen for a little bit, but it doesn't feel like it's like permanent. I'm not getting a permanent situation. Which nothing in life is really permanent unless it's like the one. But like I don't get like exactly permanent. So tip me over and pour me out. Yeah. So let's get into it. Who's excited to hear about ASAP Rocky? That high vibrational music, I know. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for that because it's YouTube playing in the background. So I hope I don't. I was just thinking about that right now. That I'm like, oh fuck, I could get a copyright strike. But listen, I have a kid and it's entertaining him and I do not want to turn it off. That's his enjoyment in life and I can't turn his music off. Tip me over and pour me out. I don't care for ASAP. Whatever, Hershey. People want to hear about ASAP. I don't want to hear about ASAP because this little situation, as you know, I've taken a little bit of a hiatus. Hershey, that's not nice. He didn't do anything wrong. So, um, hey, listen to me. I listen. We're gonna talk about fucking ASAP. Gosh darn it! I put it on my fucking title that I was gonna talk about him. I want to know about Nas. I know Kevin would love to hear about Nas. Wouldn't you, Kevin? Kevin, wouldn't you love to hear about Nas? It was like, I don't care to hear about him. I'm like, listen, bitch, I put that in my title. We're going to talk about him. Somebody's about to fuck this video and take interest in it. What's happening with Nauseous? Okay, we're going to get into the whole ASAP thing and then we'll go into Nauseous. Okay? Into Nas. Like, there has been rumors. Ooh, Lati has tea. I know Kevin. ASAP Hoochie as well. Oh, Lord. I think I could change the title after I'm done. We need to talk about somebody where I can actually make it a strong basis of the title. So, okay, we talked about Nicole Murphy. I guess we could put Nicole Murphy in. I just got to find a timestamp for when I talked about her. And then we can make it all about Nicole Murphy. But I liked my title about Donald Trump. I thought I was being creative with that. CheetoTrump. Or maybe I've heard it somewhere before, but I swear I came up with that. Y'all let me know. Okay, we'll find the tea about Nas. Okay. Lati, what rumors have you heard about Nas? Yes, that's the one that's locked up overseas for fighting a young man, which he videotaped the whole incident. And the young man was provoking him and his security. And then they put the beating on. They put the beating on her. And you guys, I like, this is not even my room, okay? I just come out here to give you guys the forum. You bitches do your own thing. There's been bad gay. Lati, slow down. Slow down, Lati. Lati, slow down. Lati, where'd you get your fucking tea from? Fucking media takeout? Slow down. Not Nas. Lati's been going on these bootleg gossips. I was like, what? Will he get free? I think he will, but I feel like that shit is gonna trail very stinkingly for him. I feel like he's gonna always have to go back to Sweden for something. I don't know if it's like a check-in or probation or whatever the case may be, but I feel like that's not gonna be like one of those things that just kind of disappears like most things that happen for celebrities in different countries. I feel like they are going to make an example out of him, and he's black. They don't like him because he's black. They're racist. I feel like the fucking judge is completely racist, and I think that that's a huge reason why I feel like that boy was as aggressive with them, because he knew he was exercising his privilege. He knew they don't like blacks. He knew what was going to happen if a black were to do anything. Yeah. Pre-record. You know what? I wanted to do that, Tola, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do that anymore. Because I've always been doing these live sessions now when it comes to celebrities, that I don't know if, like, it would be weird for me to switch back to that. Like, my whole thing and my plan was to start doing more, like, educational videos, I guess, or on certain topics. Because I actually have a whole, like, catalog of videos and ideas that I've written down. I just haven't filmed them yet. And yeah. But I'm thinking about doing it. Because, like, remember, keep in mind, when I used to do, like, celebrity recordings, right? Like, when I used to do celebrity recordings, I used to do that back before they had live. Before anyone that had a decent following was eligible for live. Because back in the day, it was like you had to be at, like, I don't even think there was a live. But you had to be at, like, a huge following. What about Leela Rashawn? Oh, we already talked about Leela Rashawn. You love your spiritual. Thank you. Oh, yeah. And also, he said he doesn't face racism. Well, that's what he fucking gets. Because I don't know who the hell do you think you are that you don't face racism. Like, we may not face it on a regular basis or say that we have a bunch of freaking experiences with racism, but don't act like it can't happen to you, because trust me, it can. At Asking Quiz Live, I think it'll be weird for us when we use Asking Quiz Live. There's such, I think they have it on Instagram. Do they have it on YouTube? That I'm not sure of. But actually, let me cut in to say, Kevin had a question around Azealia Banks. I know. Like, Azealia Banks has been like quiet. Though she's had a few shows and toured, she's been really quiet. I don't know. I feel like somebody did something to her child. I feel like somebody did some juju on her because I don't understand why she's so blocked. Like, I don't understand, like, that nothing you do reaches. Like, even the littlest things. She could, but it all depends. Because in combination with her own karmatic stuff, like, I think part of it is karma. But some of the karma is not even from this lifetime, it's from other lifetimes. Because, like I told you, like, what I've said about Azealia, Azealia has been a witch at least for a good, strong 4 past lives she's had. And she has a lot of spiritual debt. A lot. So it's like, if you have your karma and then on top of that, you got shit done to you, like realistically, if it wasn't for that, she would just do her magic. But I think she has, like, I feel like she's cursed on another realm. Like, I don't even think she's cursed on this realm. It's like on another realm. Like, this person didn't do no inbound spell work. They did, like, they went to other realms, astral realms, and done things to curse her. What the hell? Sorry, that's my son kicking the door. Ocean, hey, hey, you guys made him stop. Come on, open the door. Stop kicking the door. It's not funny. What are you laughing for? Huh? Why are you kicking up the door and rolling up the dog? Shut up. Sorry. Being a mother never stops. If you kick the... How do you heal that? Girl, like, you need to do some crazy shit. Like, you need to go to, like, a grimoire type witch. And who's to know if they can do anything? They can probably help her ease it off in some way. But she needs to go to, like, a big time, big time, big time. I'm not even talking babalao. Like, you need to go to somebody that's, like, up there. Like, meaning, like a fucking oba in the face. Like, you need to go to somebody that is up there. Somebody that deals with, like, outer realm stuff. Because she's cursed on another realm. It's not this one only. That's why it's so hard to get rid of it. It's not like, okay, you just put on a fucking blockbuster candle and you just move on, marry with your life. Like, it's not like that. It's like some hardcore, like, I curse you from generation to generations to come on every realm, every aspect of where you ripple, you are cursed. Like, I think is that. The question that you had a question about tips on abundance. So, like, for example, what's a blockbuster? So a blockbuster is a black candle, and what you do is it actually helps remove blocks in your life. So that's what a blockbuster candle is. So I was saying to Vanessa, tarot card Vanessa, I don't even know where she is. That when I just picked it up that she needs to do a blockbuster. I need one too, to be honest, but it's like it helps you remove blocks in your life. But the tip that I want to say about abundance. Now, okay. See, I'm trying to go to girl, Shonda, no. Okay? Yeah, no. So it's a Blockbuster is like a blockbuster, like it robustus blocks. So usually like the ingredients that are in blockbusters is like saltpeter. So what saltpeter is, if you guys hear banging in the background, I'm ignoring it because Ocean is trying. He thinks it's a game when I get up and I react to him banging on the door. So the more that I ignore him, the more he's gonna just stop and get over it because he's like, okay, the game's over. So a blockbuster is usually the ingredients that are used in blockbuster is the oil and also you put a lot of combustible type ingredients in it that kind of give an explosion effect. So you could use saltpeter, which saltpeter is the active ingredient in gunpowder. Um, some people use chili flakes. Some people use like agrimony. They can use even hyssop or like you don't really have to put much in a blockbuster because it's really meant to just break through stuff. So that's what a blockbuster candle is. And there's open roads, which open roads is different. Like open roads is is helping to open your avenues, open your roads to luck or success, or whatever it is that what road that you're trying to open up in your life. The difference between a blockbuster and an open road is that the open road makes way as a blockbuster removes what's in the way. So sometimes you can make way to open something, but if you haven't removed the blocks, then an open road may not exactly work well in that situation. Yes. And like open roads are usually done after you've done like spiritual cleansing. Like sometimes if you've done some really intense cleansing, i.e. myself, there's times where like roads get blocked easily or you get a little bit of blockage sometimes because of just the amount of stuff that is trying to be pulled off of your aura. So you kind of have to do a little extra something to kind of move the energies along effectively. And that's a little tidbit of information between those two candles. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about is money abundance stuff, abundance tips. So it all depends. Okay, because I'm trying to find a refined way of letting people know what kind of tips that they can use financially without getting too deep into stuff. Like, okay, so another thing that's really good to have on you is a lodestone. So what a lodestone is, it's like a stone and it's magnetic, and you keep feeding the lodestone. So you usually, okay, so it's a stone. It's like a stone, but it's magnetic. And what you do is that lodestone is spelled L. No, I can't write. Lodestone. Yeah, I can't type on this. 'Cause I'm not on my laptop. Yeah, I can't type on this. I can only. Yeah, lodestone. There we go. So you can get a lodestone. So if you want to track money to your wallet, for example, this is a good way to fix your wallet. So you can get a lodestone, put it in a green sacket. And also you could put yes in a green sacket, and you could add some sarsaparilla. No, sassafras. There we go. Sassafras. So it's sassafras, and a lodestone in your wallet. This will not only attract money, but it will keep money with you. So that's like something that I fix my wallet with. And also you sassafras, a green sack, as yes, sassafras. On the sassafras itself, you can take some money oil, okay, and you can actually add a few drops of money oil to the packet with the sassafras. So obviously you want to keep the herbs separate because when it comes to the lodestone and you put the load like you feed the lodestone with the magnetic sand, it's like it's easy for it to drop off of the stone, and you have to keep feeding it and feeding it with magnetic stuff. So the best thing for you to do, okay, is to actually keep the sassafras in its own little packet. Like you could just put it honestly in like a Ziploc and then add a few drops of money oil, and then you could just put a little magnet in there if you want. And then put that in the wallet. And that helps you attract abundance to your, that always keeps money flowing to your wallet and you always keeping money. So that's one way to fix your wallet. What's the next thing to do? Tonka beans are good too. You could always add Tonka beans, which Tonka beans is spelled Ton, like Tonka truck, Tonka beans. Is also really good for money. Sorry, I'm just all titties all over the place. I'm trying to be professional here. And then that's one way to do it. Um, you could also do like an abundance corner. Yes, you could use basil and bay leaves in your wallet. It's good. I actually you could put 3 bay leaves in your wallet. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. What is an abundance corner? So the abundance corner is where you kind of is where you put all your money and all you put your all your money energy in. Just 3 bay leaves. That's it. 3 bay leaves. You carry that for abundance in your wallet. So what you do is you actually, it's always good to make your abundance corner be the the top right hand corner as soon as you come into the room. That is feng shui. That is an aspect of feng shui. Yes. In that you can get yourself a bowl, preferably get something that's metal. You know what I mean? Like get copper, which copper obviously pennies are made out of copper. Any type of metal material that's made out of actual coins or money. You know what I mean? So like if you're gonna get like a copper bowl, or if you're gonna get like a nickel bowl, you know what I mean? But made out of that stuff. See, I used to have one at my old house, but I don't have one here because there's a lot of spiritual things that I don't do as much anymore. Just because I have ocean, is like I can't just leave things willy nilly out like I used to. But yeah, so you get the bowl and you could fill it. You fill it with rice. So you fill it with rice, and then you fill it with whatever things that attract money. A real good thing, and it's actually very inexpensive. You can find it on Amazon. That attracts money is an alligator head. And then what you could do, yes, an alligator head. Alligator head is very good for abundance. An alligator head, and they're very expensive. Like you can find one on Amazon for like $25. And I'm talking a real alligator head, not no fake alligator head, like a real alligator head. Bakers, man. Ocean, why are you trying to lift up my leg? You want to strain your back? Prince, leave him alone. Don't put your hand in his mouth, cause you're gonna get bit. Prince is going. Okay, Prince, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Go. Cause I want you to bite him. Yes. Bamboo plants bring abundance too. But you always want to keep money in the right corner. And I always say like you could rest your bag or burn your candles or do all your money manifestation all in the same corner. And obviously don't forget lodestones as well. And any kind of magnet. Because that's what you need to have that pull. But I like bamboo. I don't have any bamboo in my house. I actually have no plants in my house because I can't have plants having ocean. You're welcome. I can't have plants having ocean. Absolutely not. Hey, Emmanuel Baker. I need to start drinking some macaroon and some Angelica Chow because my hormones has been doing my face not so good. Hush. Oh, what happened? I'm about to have a hysterectomy child. Why? Really? But you've had all your kids, huh, Shanta? Because you have how much kids now? You have three, right? Is that three you have? Yeah. See, child, I want one more. Yeah, I want one more child. Bergamot, yeah, bergamot oil is good to drop in a wallet too. That's what I said, money oil. So whether you want to use bergamot, yes, I am taking questions, Emmanuel. Whether you want to use bergamot or like money oil, then you could do that. But I would mix bergamot with money drawn. Do a little mix, 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 mix. Pray over it, charge it up, put it under the moon, and then use it. How much for one question again? Is $10. $10, please. Emmanuel, are you still taking? My 9-year-old's driving me nuts. No more kids. I want one more. Even though Ocean is like a handful, like Ocean's not that bad. He can do annoying things, but he's a kid, you know. But he's actually not that bad. Ocean, leave that boot. Put that back in the closet. You can't possibly be that bored. So where do I get money oil? Okay, you know what? If you can't, you can get it at a Botanica or you can get it on Amazon. But if you can't actually go to the store itself, go on Amazon. Just go on Amazon. You can get money. It's called money. Get money drawing oil and get bergamot oil, which and you need bergamot oil, Shanta, because since you're wanting people to buy your book, bergamot oil is really good for bringing in customers. Like for somebody that actually works a kind of business or job that their money or the money they want to track is based on their clientele, bergamot's the oil for you. No, my website is actually being worked. Okay, so I didn't let you guys know. My website is actually being worked on as I speak. I just haven't been keeping quiet about it because last time I told everyone, and there was a whole bunch of drama. So like, yeah, I'm working on my website as I speak. Like it's gonna be up soon. Yeah, I had to rehire somebody. So, but I'm not gonna lie. Like even though everything went the way it did, and I could be upset about it, like I feel like everything happens for a reason. Because I think that I was not ready to launch. Yeah, like I wasn't ready to launch when I wanted to. I think that there was a lot of like that whole experience of going to Barbados, getting that clearing and doing all I need to do. Like I wouldn't have been in the right place mentally maybe to actually take on as much as what would have came with the responsibility of having that channel, that business. So you know what? To God be the glory. There's no mistakes. And yeah. Hey, hey. Yep, yep. Okay, Lati, what's your question? Do you see a sibling? Who's Kid's sister? I don't know Kid's sister. I'm gonna have to look her up. Do you think my fiance and I will be able to get pregnant without fertility specialist? Because I have an appointment tomorrow and I was hoping we could do it naturally. Um, Now before I go into asking, have you gotten a chance to actually get a full scope of what's going on with your fertility at all? Like, are you already going into this meeting where you've checked him and checked yourself? Oh, okay. Cause I feel like when you go to this place, I get the sense that they're gonna check you for you need to have this appointment. Regardless if you actually go through having a what's it called again? IVF. You still need to know what your situation is. I get the sense when I scan you. Okay, and I know this is probably really personal, but this is the only way that I can. I hope you're okay with me scanning you and telling you what I see. Are you okay with that? I just want to get your consent first, just because we are talking about this on a public forum. Okay. So the first thing I see, have you had a miscarriage before or a pregnancy that hasn't gone all the way? Okay. Because I don't know why I'm seeing swelling. I'm seeing swelling and I'm also seeing scarring around the cervix. So I don't know if it's like the tools that they used or whatever the case may be, but I'm seeing a bit of that. But I do feel the most it you might need like just a little flush. So to be honest, I think the best thing that you should do is probably get a steam because I don't know if this is actually a thing or if this is energetical, but I'm seeing like it's almost like it reminds you of like crumpled up newspaper. Like there's like stuffing that's there that needs to kind of clear and make way. Um, do you have issues with getting cold? Like do you get cold easy? Well, you get hot. Okay. I'm seeing your womb is like it's not that cold. Okay. But I feel like you just need to do like a steam. I'm just hearing that you need to do a steam. And you also need to change your diet a bit too. Like you need to get eat more like like you need to eat more like fertility rich foods. And I'm also hearing water. Like you need to drink a lot more water. But I feel like I don't think that you're gonna have to. Okay, because I see like scarring there. Okay, I feel like you. Honestly, I feel like I think you should be able to conceive naturally. I really do. I don't think that I don't see you having to do. I don't think you have to do an IVF, but I feel like you could do it naturally. Once you clear out the way, I would suggest doing a steam. Just my foolish advice. I'm not a doctor. I can only go based on what I see spiritually, what I sense. But I feel like if you were to do a steam, that would help you out a bit. But don't get discouraged because it's gonna take you some time to get pregnant. And I'm not talking long. It doesn't feel long. It just feels like I feel like you feel like you're gonna go to this appointment, and with 2 months you're gonna be walking out of that doctor's office with a belly. But it's like it may take a little bit of time. I'll say like within 5 to 6 months. I don't know why I see December very strongly. December. But I feel like your fertile time is always towards the ending of the year, anyways. Even though December's not 5 to 6 months from now, but it's like more like 4. But I'm seeing December. Oh, my cheeks look terrible. You're welcome. You're most welcome, Auntie. Somebody else had a question. Was it Emmanuel? Oh gosh, Ocean pooped. You need a diaper change. Yes. Did you pay for your question? How many questions do you have? Ocean. No, do not come up me. I don't want your poop spilling all over me. Okay, careful. You're gonna pull out all mommy's stuff and make everyone see mommy's goods. One. Okay, what's your question, Emmanuel? I'm probably gonna come off soon, guys, because I have to change his diaper. It's smelling rancid in here right now. And he needs a bath and his hair to be combed and everything. What are we doing today, kid? We have... Shantam had a question. I feel strong connection to him. Oh, I feel strong connection to him even though our situation is over, which makes me sad. I've been told too. What do you mean told to? Oh, okay, this is split up. Sorry. Okay, so I talked to my ex Calvin. He said that he still loves me and he's too busy with work. All of a sudden, he needs to work on himself. But that's an excuse. I still feel strong connection to him, even though our situation over. It makes you think we met in a past life. Do you see us for like we're kind of? And then he said, I've been told to. Oh, two kids for her. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna mind my own gosh darn business. Okay, Emmanuel. I feel like honestly, I get the sense that I do feel like okay, let's just say the best way I could say for this relationship between you and this guy, I feel like he in his mind is happy or honored by the fact that he can say that you guys ended, or at least what he feels, you guys have ended on amicable terms. So meaning in most cases where he's dated people or situations has happened, he's always, gotten like I guess the shit end of the stick, or he's gotten where he's not been able to get along with a lot of his partners once they were done. So I feel like he prides himself in the fact that even though you guys are done, he could say that you guys are in a good place. But realistically, I do feel like there is a past life connection. I don't even it's not just a past life connection, but like there's like a very strong energetical cord that you've attached to this man. And I feel like it's like he's it's almost like it's attached. It's weird. It's like it's attached at his back, but it runs to your genitals. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay? So I feel like in the midst of this where there's a strong connection you feel, a lot of the connection you feel is not just because it's like a meant to be type of thing, but it's also there's a cord there. Like you need to sever the cord with him. Because I actually feel like he feels like you guys ended on amicable terms and he's happy by that. But I don't feel like he really wants to move forward. Like he wants to move forward, but like he wants to move forward on his own. Oh, Kara. Where'd you get that potato from, kid? Yo, it's been hard. And you have to understand, like, it's okay to still have feelings for somebody. It's or still honor that person in some way. There's nothing wrong with it. But you have to also accept that that person was in your life for a reason and a season. But it's okay to honor what role that person played. But it's like the world is your oyster when it comes to love. There's so much more to explore. You know what I mean? So you got to keep in mind that it takes two to tango. And if that person cannot see what you see, then it's like it's not gonna be easy. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's like I don't feel like you should work on getting a closure with the situation because I feel like this person I don't think he's looking to rekindle. Like I feel like even if it were something to be rekindled, I get the sense that it would be very superficial. It would be very how can I say it? Like it would be very short term. It would be short lived. It wouldn't be what you are investing in it. I wouldn't take it from him that I think he cares. I do believe he cares, but I don't feel like he's invested his energy into there being a future. My fat ass neck. Yeah, I feel like you have to just honor it. Cause you know what? What you should be blessed to say is that you guys both still have an innate care, a deeper level of care for each other. Yeah, there was a care there. He does care. Whenever I see his energy looking at you or feeling you, it's warm. It's like warm, but it's like he wants different things. Hello. Okay. So does anyone have any more questions? Because I'm gonna get off and clean my little boy's stinky butt, and then I realized how much time has actually passed, and I'm starting to bleed into some of my clients for the day. So any final thoughts or questions? I'm not gonna say it because I always jinx it, but I feel like coming on later. I really do. I really want to come on later. I do, because I keep saying I do, and then I get freaking caught up. But as far as I'm concerned today, I don't have a whole bunch to do. I booked, well, you never know how the day goes, because I could book 5 clients and be like, oh, I'm just going to do this 5, and then before I know it, it's like 4 more come. So, Ocean, your stinky butt can't come up here, because you're going to go sit on me. I know. Everyone likes this time. I actually like it too. Because honestly, the nighttime gets a little bit much because I know I'm gonna have to come on, and then not only I'm gonna come on, people are gonna want. I'm gonna have to read on the celebrities, and then people want second questions answered, and then I've already been tired because I've been dealing with life and reading people all day. So I'm trying my damnedest. I'm trying to prioritize here. I'm trying to prioritize my time and all those good things. Baby, why is there like a whole thing on your back? What is that? It's like a whole trail. What'd you get into? Oh, that's a peanut punch. He poured on himself. All right, so I'm going to take the time and come off. I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.